Hey guys, welcome back to Games and Stories. So, as we left off last time, I said we're gonna clear the area around Cavrinus, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we might as well equip this rough broadsword, which does the same amount of damage as a two-handed sword, but it has the advantage that it's slightly faster and it also has the same range. So what did we miss? I think we missed some bloodflies and a few wolves. On the road to Carinas, I avoided killing them mostly because I wanted to take the trophies. Unlike Gothic 1, I think one of the mistakes, well, different design decisions, let's say, is that they put
Nothing there.
the trophy trainer is actually quite far away from the city, and he's not easy to reach. I mean, it's very likely that you'll clear a very big chunk of the map before you even know how to take claws and teeth. And that's actually a lot of gold wasted, in my opinion. I mean, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of gold pieces. And teeth and claws and horns and lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that you can miss collecting simply because the trainer is near Onar's farm. And he's not exactly in a safe area, so to speak. I mean, you have to brave boars and lurkers to get there, and you'll most likely want to avoid them at your level. Okay, so a few more bloodflies. Now, one of the things that I really wanted to do in this episode, now that we have our strength and dexterity to, well, strength mostly. Now, because our strength is at an adequate level, come on, okay, we can start praying to statues of Innos, and that's really cool because statues of Innos, if you donate 100 gold pieces, and I need some gold pieces, but I think we can manage that. Yeah, I have a leather bag, everything is fine. So we have 100 gold pieces. Yeah, let's just save the game right here. Let's say over Bromar. Okie dokie. Now, if you have 100 gold pieces, and if you are guildless, a mercenary, or paladin, but since we are guildless, we're either gonna get strength or dexterity. So we donate 100 gold pieces and we get +1 strength, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. Now you can cheese this, you can save scum if you want, that's fine, nobody's gonna judge you. If you wanna be a fighter, be a fighter. If you wanna be an archer, be an archer. You can load the game so you get dexterity instead. That's completely fine. Now this can only be done a very limited amount of times because at a certain point, I think it's 20 times maximum, if I'm not mistaken, you'll stop getting points, and instead for every 100 gold pieces you donate per day, every 24 in-game hours, you will get 3 hit points. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, does it? But if you take into account that at the end of, let's say, chapter 4 or 5, you're gonna have, I don't know, thousands and thousands of gold pieces at your disposal, you should be more than fine to to increase your hit points by a very large margin. Now, there is a semi-secret area up here. One way to reach it is simply climb up here and up here. And this is a semi-secret area we're gonna explore in just a minute. You can see Xardas' tower in the distance. You can see this little valley down there where we met Lester. But this little secret area actually has a few goodies for us to explore. So, a few plants over here, a couple of skeletons, meat bugs. Okay, a fire scroll. Let's get the meat bug. So this episode is dedicated mostly
Nothing
to
there.
clearing the area around Corinis. This is a mini secret area that actually has a secondary secret attached to it
Nothing
in
to be
chapter
had
2.
there.
that most people actually don't know about, and it's
Nothing to be had there.
It's honestly incredibly counterintuitive on how
Nothing to
to
plunder.
judge this secret. I'm gonna explain it when we get there. So there is a skeleton somewhere around here. Where was it? Where were you, boyo? Were you on the next rocky outcropping? Okay. I think he was on the next rocky outcropping. So we have a few lizards here. We can actually pretty easily dispatch these lizards. Okay. Since they're exactly at the perfect distance just under us, so we can easily kill them. Actually, we are at 45 strength, aren't we? Oh, damn it. I was hoping we'd have a crossbow that... Oh well. I was hoping we'd have a crossbow that require 45 strength to use, and, well, damn it. Oh well. We're just gonna kill this little lizard here. Well, I say lizard, but it's gigantic, really. So, 4 lizards in total in this area. And, okay, that's 1. And I think I'm gonna just equip the willow bow, because why not? Now, let's see. Can we handle these lizards in melee so we can conserve some arrows? Maybe? Okay, Okay, if you feel like they're about to swarm you, just go up here so you can handle them with a bow. Okie dokie. So when there is only 1 lizard left, we can handle him in melee, but when there are a couple, we have to resort to archery. We just aren't strong enough yet. We don't have the required armor to endure a lizard's bite, and we're just not strong enough to kill them in a few hits. In Chapter 2, you're gonna laugh how quickly we're gonna kill stuff around us, but the beginning of the game is really challenging, and you really have to... That's the cool part. You really have to analyze how you want to take each encounter. You really don't have to rush the game at all. Just think about how you want to handle each situation. Nobody's rushing you. Nobody's putting you on a timer or anything like that. Just take it nice and easy. That's what I love about Gothic. You can take any encounter nice and easy. If you feel under level for an area, no problem. Just explore other areas, do other quests, and come back later and feel the sweet sense of victory and progression when you're ready to...
Nothing to be had there.
Take on a new challenge. So I said I'm gonna handle you in melee. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You're pinned against the wall and you're already dead. And bye-bye. So what do we have? 3 more lizards there. Yeah, okie dokie.
Nothing to plunder.
Now, before we get there, let's explore this little area up here. So up here we have another rocky outcropping with a couple of giant rats. Yeah. Okay, that's 1 dead rat and another dead rat. So this is an area I intentionally skipped at the beginning of the game, simply because well, we can't really fight lizards at the beginning of the game. And we are rewarded with a short bow, some more arrows, a couple of unfortunate souls who died here. But their loss is our loot, as the old adventuring saying goes. Now let's see, how do we want to handle this situation? Just wait for them until they aggro us? I think that would be probably the best. Yep. Let's try to have them come up here towards us. Okay, a couple of them came up. Even better. Now let's try to have one of them climb up. Ooh boy. That is not what I wanted to happen. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Okay. Had to waste a couple of healing potions there just to survive, but let's see if we can handle this guy in melee. Yep. Okay, so far so good. As long as his body doesn't figure out how to climb up, we should be golden. Okay. And you figured out how to climb up exactly at the right moment. Let's pop a quick healing potion and yep. Get him with the back against the wall and you can kill a lot of mobs this way. I'm not joking. Some extremely difficult mobs in the game can just be staggered with any hit. And they give a lot of experience. 120 experience per lizard is actually not bad at all. And if I'm not mistaken, should be just one lizard left there. And we can handle that one in melee as well. Okie dokie. Good, good, good. Now we can calmly jump down right now. And we can handle the last lizard in melee. Just get him on the back against the wall. Okay, one more hit. And he's dead already. And yeah, you can say these fights are boring, these fights, you know, oh my god, you're exploiting its AI. Well, am I though? I mean, pretty much any game in the world has players that one way or another try to find kinks in the AI's pattern and AI's behavior, and this is how we generally win fights against creatures in absolutely any game. You figure out its pattern of attack, its pattern of defense, just like Dark Souls, just like Elden Ring, and you strike at the exact perfect moment. Now, keep in mind, this is a game that was developed over 2 decades ago. You always have to keep that in mind. It was the golden age of games back then. People were experimenting with 1,000 different concepts. Now, everything is streamlined, everything is the same, everything is boring, to be honest. I really find it difficult to have passion for new games. I've tried a lot of indie games as well, but very few things still click with me these days. Maybe because I played too many games, who knows? Maybe because I'm older and don't have as much time on my hands as I had when I was a kid, who knows? In any case, we're gonna go this way. There are just 2 more mobs in this little secret valley, and not sure if we can see them from here, but it's just a couple of boars. We should be able to handle them fairly easily at our level. Boars are basically just a stronger version of wolves. So let's see, what are the boars? Okay, there they are. And okay. Okay. I am using some healing potions in this fight because I'm pretty much forced to do so, but okay. Now let's try to get this one with his back against the wall if possible. If not, that's fine. Okay, used up quite a lot of healing potions right there, but that's why we have them, so never be ashamed for using too many healing potions.
Nothing
At
there.
the end of the day,
nothing to be had there.
You're gonna be stupidly surprised when you're gonna have a lot of money in Gothic.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
And you're gonna buy 100 healing potions just at once because you can simply afford it. When we're gonna be done exploring the map, we're probably gonna have something like 10,000 gold pieces in excess. It's how we're probably gonna finish chapter 1, and as soon as we enter chapter 2, we're gonna immediately spend all those gold pieces on more equipment. Because that's how we roll. We invest. We invest in ourselves. Okay, so one of the last places I wanted to check, maybe in this episode, I think, because not sure we're gonna have time in this episode for more. We're gonna check the valley under Xardas' tower. Now, let's see, what can we eat? We can eat some stew, sure. We can eat some healing roots as well. Why not? And some healing herbs. Yep. Now, in the valley, there's really nothing really dangerous, just a few small wolves and a few small bloodflies and a couple of rats. Not really what you might call profoundly dangerous enemies. We're just gonna quickly dispatch them and see what we can loot afterwards. And in the next episode, we're gonna explore more of the area around Corinis and try to do as we're gonna try to sort of do a clean sweep around the city to make sure we got everything. Okay, nothing else here. And man, I really love the way caves are designed, like all these roots growing through the walls. Small details like this that I sometimes just, I don't know, my mind just doesn't process them, or it didn't process them when I first played the game. But now that I'm doing a playthrough, an official playthrough, yeah, I hear the wolf down there. I'm noticing details I've never noticed before in my life. Okay, so there's a wolf to my left. Come here, boy. Okay, and there should be another wolf around.
Nothing to plunder.
Around here somewhere. Okay.
Nothing there.
So 2,000 more experience points, and we're gonna level up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now I hear another wolf. Okay, and I know for a fact that there is a leather satchel.
Nothing there.
Somewhere around here, and I think it's near this wolf. You can see a few plants on the ground. Okay. Let's get the plants because we really need some healing plants right now. We are actually starting to run low on healing items, which is really not a
Nothing
biggie.
to be had there.
We can
Nothing
always
to be had there.
sell more stuff and get more healing stuff, more healing potions and whatnot. When we're gonna reach a higher level in our hit points, I will start using up those nice healing scrolls we got. I should actually put a few on my quick bar, the heal light wounds one especially. And by the way, that's one of the awesome things about becoming a magician. Healing suddenly becomes insanely cheap. You spend 5 mana points and you recover 200 hit points. It's quite freaking awesome how much we can accomplish with just a few points of mana as a mage. Magic is super awesome in Gothic. Now, let's... Yeah. Small annoying bloodfly.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Okay, nothing there. Now, a few plants here. Now, there is a hidden plant that's under these rocks. We're gonna pick it up at one point. But first, let's kill the ratsies inside this cave. Okay. 3 dead rats.
Nothing there.
And at one point I should start cooking all of this fresh meat we got from so many animals. What do we have? A very ominous music, a very ominous ambient sound effect, which I love. Okay, one more rat here. And this seems to be a graveyard of sorts. What do we have? Some healing plants. And we seem to have Lobart 70, 21, 70, 62. Now, what does this say? The upper left part actually looks like Cyrillic to me. what do we say? Deusus Candides. The writing is extremely faded. Okay. But this seems to be some sort of ancient crypt. Now mostly overrun by rats. Okay.
Nothing to be had there.
Nothing to be had there. Cool, cool, cool. Now, this is pretty much the entire area near Xardas' tower. Not a lot of stuff to explore, but we have gotten some easy experience, a few leather satchels in the process, and a few more goodies to sell later on. And let's see, what else do we have? Now, I know for certain that I missed a leather satchel somewhere. My memory is actually pretty good when it comes to item placement in video games. And I am dead certain that if we take a gander around these trees or somewhere in these bushes, we are gonna find a leather satchel. Unless I was extremely productive and actually picked it up many episodes ago, maybe even at the beginning of the game, although I highly doubt it. I extremely highly doubt it. Okay? It's also these bushes really sort of annoy me in the game because they make spotting things on the ground insanely difficult. I am really not a fan of this kind of game design, by the way. A game design where it intentionally hides items in difficult to see places, to be honest. Now, aha, I was right. There was a leather satchel right here. Perfect. So my memory is still good. Not getting dementia just yet. That maybe is gonna happen when I'm old. Hopefully not, but I honestly hope I'm gonna die before that happens. But that's for future me to worry about. Present me is just having fun with Gothic 2 right now. So let's see. I think we're nearing the end of the episode right here. And we're gonna take a short trip to another area of Corinus. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So off screen, what I intend to do, I'm gonna cook all of this raw meat and turn it into fry meat off screen, so we have some more healing consumables to use. We do have some very powerful healing scrolls on our hands, but I don't want to use them just yet. We're not at that desperate stage in the game just yet. If we eventually run out of consumables, of healing stuff, we're gonna use them. But until then, let's just use the healing plants and food we got in our inventory so far. So guys, I want to wish you all a wonderful day and see you in the next episode when we'll be clearing more of Corinus. And actually, this is a lovely spot to end the video right here with some ambient rain near this beautiful lake at the beginning of the game. So if you really want to support the channel and all that, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description so we can share more games and stories together. And as always guys, remember the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.